Morning everybody, Tobin here, 5M Family Homestead channel. It is Sunday morning and slept in a little bit, heading down now to let the animals out. So enjoying some coffee this morning and kind of moving slow. If you guys don't drink Black Rifle coffee, you really should if you like coffee. We don't make, I'm not getting any money or getting paid or anything from saying this, but it's some good coffee. I'll put a picture in right now of the kind that I drink. And yeah, y'all go check it out. It's you can just order one package at a time, or you can do a subscription service, which I do the subscription. I need to up it so that I get more each month. I only get one per month. And normally I just drink it on the weekends, kind of treat myself to it, but I need to get enough to drink throughout the whole week. So, but anyway, like I said, not a sponsor, but y'all should go check them out. Good veteran-owned company. It does a lot of things for veterans. So, but yeah, so let's check on the animals and let the chickens out and see what's going on down here. What are you doing, buddy? You're muddy. You got an itch. You're standing on your feeder, bro. You're gonna break it. Guys, Squishy goes to the processor. He has a date in about a month, almost exactly a month, I think. So yeah, he does have a name, and he will be our food. That's how it works. And he is, I think, our sow that we raised was, I believe she was 270-ish when we took her in, and he's got to be bigger than that. He looks like he's pushing 300 pounds. Yeah, so we're excited about that. It's kind of a bittersweet thing when we do it, but it is what his purpose is. So, and then we'll be getting another pig probably the first part of the year. We'll probably take a break during deer season because we'll be busy with our business, but we'll be getting another one after that. So. Morning, ladies. Morning, boys and girls. So we moved the Silky's little coop back over here on this part of the little pen here because the neighbor's tree cast a big shadow across right in this area, and we had on that other side over there, and it was like barely just outside the sun, or I'm sorry, outside the shade. So we moved it back there, and it starts getting shade about 4 or 5 in the afternoon, which is the heat of the day, so it's a good thing. So put it back there so they'll be cooler. They definitely seem to get hotter than our normal chickens do. So, and that the Silky, the baby that we put in there, is acclimated with them perfect, and they're just happy little family now. So earlier when I let the big chickens out, I actually forgot that we put the Easter eggers up underneath the coop there, and they're up underneath there. I don't know if you can see them. But they're still trying to find their place with everybody. We're going on vacation here soon, and I think we're going to put them back in the chicken tractor until we get back. So our in-laws are taking care of our place where we're going, trying to simplify it for them. So you hear Squishy over my shoulder. I don't know what he's doing back there. So yeah. So everything's going along nice. Gonna try to till the garden today. As you can tell, still looks more like a pasture than a garden. But we're gonna try to run the tiller through it once or twice and see what we can do before we just scrap the whole thing, which I really hate to do that. I hope we don't have to. We worked really hard on it this early spring, so but yeah, so that's kind of what's going on down here. So guys, the truth we had to tell you is that the homesteading community on YouTube is a great community of great people. Yesterday was the Okie Noodling Tournament. Daniel Arms from Arms Family Homestead had announced he was going to be up there doing a meet and greet, and several YouTube channels in that homesteading community had decided to go up there and meet him and just kind of hang out for the day. And if you watched our video, you saw the kids, so Walker Farm Fam, Rustic Woodworking Family, several other channels, all up there hanging out, all of our kids together, including Houston Arms and Jacoby were there, and it was mostly boys, but all those kids ran around that festival all over the place, playing with water guns, shooting each other, shooting the parents, and having fun, laughing, wrestling, and it was just really fun to see. A bunch of kids that had, for the most part, had never met each other or didn't know each other very well, and acted like they were best friends, known each other forever. And I think that just speaks to how those kids are raised and where they come from, and it's just really, really neat. And the parents were the same way. Just all of us, you know, some of the Walker Farm Fam and Rustic Woodworking Family, they've known each other for a while. It was our first time to meet Walker Farm Fam, Rustic Woodwork, a couple other channels, and it was just like we've known each other forever. Daniel Arms, talked to him multiple times. He kind of stayed in the same place because people were coming, you know, subscribers and stuff were coming to meet him and talk to him. So he kind of hung out in the same area. But we would kind of make our way around and check out a few things and come back and talk to him, and then make our way around at the end and come back and talk to him. And super nice guy, just down to earth, genuine. For somebody who's, you know, is as popular and famous as he is, it was just very refreshing and nice to see him be that down to earth and nice, and to see Houston, his son, be the same way. You know, I've met kids of famous people before, and sometimes they can let that fame get to their head, and it affects how they you know, treat people, and this was not the case. So I just wanted to kind of give y'all a recap on that. We did a video. Go watch the video. You'll see all the highlights of it. But we didn't really get a chance to talk real deep into just how good everybody was. We touched on it, but I wanted to kind of go back and circle back on it and just let y'all know that if you were ever wondering, it's just a and you know, I had like Brandon with Rustic Woodworking Family. Never met him before. Talked to him a few times through Messenger and things like that. Just out of the blue, he grabs me and says, "Hey, come over here. Let's go shoot a video. I want to give you a shout out on a video." And I didn't ask for it. Didn't expect it. And that was very, very kind of him. Cassie with Walker Farm Fam. We were wanting to meet them so much, and I didn't video a whole lot of that because I just tried to video the kids, and I just was more just talking with them and laughing and cutting up. And but same thing, Cassie was like, "Hey, y'all come over here." And this was earlier in the day. She was like, "Hey, come over here. Let's do a video. Give y'all a shout out real quick on our video." And she even talked about how she thinks that the shout outs when you're actually on the video with them do better. And so they went out of their way and spent time to do that, and that meant a lot to us. So if you ever have a chance to to meet them, I know there's a meetup coming up in Oklahoma here in a few weeks. We plan on being there. And I know the Walkers are going to be there. Brandon, Rustic Woodworking Family, is hosting it. Go to their Facebook and you can get more details on it. We'll be there. But if you're a fan of theirs, a subscriber of theirs, of any of those channels, that'd be a good opportunity for you to go meet them and talk to them, and you won't be disappointed in who they are as people and how they handle themselves. Great people. So just wanted to say that. And put it all out there for y'all. So guys, let's go in the house here. I got another surprise to show y'all, something kind of cool the boys are excited about, and company sent us something, and we're gonna open it up and put it together and get it working. So let's go inside. All right guys, in the house with the boys, and we have our Vermitek Worm Composter. I reached out to Vermitek and a couple other companies after seeing on the Smith's channel. If you don't watch the Smiths, that is Granger Smith's family vlog channel. If you don't watch it, go check it out. You won't be disappointed. But they had a worm composter. I don't remember if it was this brand or not, but it made me interested in it, so I reached out to a couple companies. Vermitek was the guy that I spoke with there through email, was super nice, super enthusiastic about doing this with us, and he said he would get one in the mail as soon as he could. A few weeks later, one showed up, and now we're here. So this worm composter, what it does is we have in this bag right here, we have some red worms. We're gonna put it together, and the worms will live in this hut, is another word that they call it, and we will put our food waste in there, basically like there's a list of things you can and cannot use, but like vegetable waste, fruit waste, some things like that you can put in there. The worms will eat that, and then when the worms poop, it turns that into compost, and you can put it in your garden, flower pots, flower beds, things like that. So that,
and fishing bait. And
Reed is very happy that he's going to have unlimited access to fishing bait, so he can just go in there and grab some worms and go down the creek and go fishing. So
I already have a tiny worm farm.
Yes, if you watch our Shields video, when we went to Shields, it's been a while, a few months back, but Reed actually bought a styrofoam minnow bucket and some worms, and he's been raising his own worms as well in that, so that
they've like doubled. I've got more than I did when I started. I'll show you all that later. Yeah, so we may move them into this eventually. So he said no. So all right guys, we're gonna put it together. You'll see this on a time lapse. We're just gonna throw a time lapse up, put it all together, and then once we get it together and get it ready, we'll come back and we'll talk more about it. So time lapse starts now. Alright everybody, so we followed all the instructions. I'm going to tell you a few things. The instructions are great. Just make sure you read through them before you get started. And then it is a little messy. We did everything here in the kitchen, and we've got some cleaning up to do. Preparing all the soil, they send you a brick of compressed, it's not soil, but it's bedding type material. You have to add that into water, and then it breaks down, and then you add other stuff to it. It's all in the instructions. But just
it's a little messy. So if you have a way to do it outside, that's great. If not, if you're gonna do it inside, just be prepared for that. It's pretty warm outside, so we just decided to do it in here in the house. So we've got all the bedding prepared. It's inside here, and it also said to put some food for them in one of the corners, which we did that. We actually put some, you can put coffee grounds in there. I was telling y'all this morning I had my Black Rifle coffee. The worms are having Black Rifle coffee grounds with strawberries in the corner. We're gonna add the worms on top like it says to do, and it says it could take them a few days to kind of calm down and start really doing much, and so we're going to do that now. We're going to add the worms in there, and then we're going to cover it how it says, and then we're going to leave it for a few days and come back to it. So Reed's going to put the worms in there right now. You do put the worms with the bedding that came in into the composter. So Reed's going to put one in there for show now.
There you go. There you go.
Yep, it's kind of moving around looking for a place to go.
Oh, it's gone in the dirt already.
Yep.
Okay, that's our first worm. A couple more to come. Look, here comes all of them. Spread them out so they're not clumped up and they don't get like tied together. Watch that on the video.
Look at that dude, he's freaking out, see him? Look at him.
Is that the coffee grounds right there?
No, that's their bedding that came in.
Oh. Where's the coffee grounds?
That we hit, they're kind of underneath the surface.
Mm-hmm. How do I pull this nozzle? Will anything come out?
Yeah, we got some expensive worms. We got some Bill Dance worms.
He made them from his factory.
They gotta be lucky worms, huh?
It's coming out of the dirt.
The clump. Look, the clump.
Yep.
Oh, that one didn't come with 30. That was a lie. That's not 30.
That was had a lot less than the other ones then.
Somebody was asking me about a pool question. On your
Oh, here comes the clump.
worm video. I'm talking about my pool. Oh, look at that.
Do we have a pool playlist?
That one's leaving.
Like getting
Yeah.
all down in there.
Broing down there.
Look at that
Oh,
big
look.
one.
All these are going down in there.
So where do you put them? Ew, what is that thing for right there?
It's
That's
for
where the compost comes out.
What do you mean?
On the Smith's channel, like
Yeah.
what's
drink.
Amber goes out there and like with a cup and you turn that nozzle and it, like this.
Oh, we got one trying to escape.
It's not liquid though.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's like a liquid.
Poop.
Dookie.
It's not like water liquid, but it's not solid.
Here,
It's,
look at the escapee.
that dude's trying to
He's
go
an
in.
escape artist, I bet.
Here, you're going.
This is
in
actually
solitary
really. This is
confinement.
really cool.
Yeah.
You're going into
All right, so boys, it says to cover it with newspaper. We don't have newspaper, so we just get some sheets of white paper.
We do. Easton. Oh no.
Yep,
Go look
we got
and-
jigsaw.
Yeah,
We got
I can
jigsaw. Okay, we're gonna see how how fast this worm will go down to the dirt. Here we go.
They've almost all disappeared.
Yeah. I can't tell. Both ends are moving,
Yeah.
so I think it might be this. That's its face. Actually, no. Look.
It's kind of going both directions.
Oh, there it goes. It's going down.
Yeah.
There it goes. That one's going too. That one's a fast one.
Does this work?
All right, everybody. So we follow the instructions the rest of the way. We have this temporary lid on there to let some light through to help the worms, to encourage them to go down into the soil, which they did. I mean, they did it right away. So
They're ready to stretch their legs,
yes.
stretch their tentacles.
So the way I understand it, I don't know if you can see it on the camera here. The spout's right here, so that's where the compost juice will come out. I don't know what you call it.
Juicer.
On the Smiths, I remember Amber from the Smiths. She went out there and like filled up a cup. She said it smelled pretty rough. So it's it's pretty pungent, I guess.
We've smelled worse, I bet.
I'm sure we have. So big thank you to Vermitek for sending us this unit. Go check them out. I'm gonna put a link in the description. If you buy one, go tell them that the 5M Family Homestead sent you. You will not be disappointed. great instructions. Seems to be a great product, and a lot of showing the stick.
Yeah, that's what I was getting.
They even sent a magnet to put on your fridge. That kind of reminds you what you can and cannot feed them, which is really handy. And it's magnetized, so we already stuck it on our fridge.
You can stick it on your safe too.
Stick it anywhere that's metal. So, and then the instructions are really good. It has 5 of these trays that you can add later. We really didn't get into that too much, but we will be adding them eventually. We're going to move this outside here before too long. So,
You hold my knife.
guys, thank y'all so much for watching. Like I said, go check them out. Go follow the link will be in the description if you want one. This would be really handy for anybody who does any kind of flower beds or gardening or anything like that, to have a way to compost your food waste, and then also turn that into good rich material to help your plants grow. So
also, when we clean out the chicken coop, we can use the old bedding from the chicken coop for this, and
Yeah.
feed them that. It says on here, you can use cardboard, paper, dried leaves or grass, eggshells, ground coffee or tea, fruit or vegetables. And it shows what you need to limit and then what you need to avoid, and then it has quick tips on the bottom.
yep, and it has a really good instruction booklet with it as well. So, all right, guys, well, thank y'all so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up. That helps our video get seen, and hit that notification bell so you know when we put out a new video. We'll see y'all again.
See ya.